My wife thought she was trading me in for a richer version of herself when she started an affair with a local real estate mogul, but she didn't realize that I was the one who managed his entire digital security, and I was about to lock them both out of their own lives. Listen closely, because this is how you turn a betrayal into a masterpiece of karma. I have been married to Jessica for 8 years, and I always supported her dream of becoming a top interior designer. She recently landed a massive contract to decorate the new headquarters of a man named Victor Vance. Victor is known for his wealth and his arrogance, and Jessica started coming home late every night saying they were just discussing floor plans. I suspected something was wrong when I found a receipt for a $5,000 watch in her purse that I definitely didn't buy her. I decided to do what I do best as a cybersecurity consultant. I looked into Victor's private server, which I had personally set up 2 years ago. I found an entire folder of messages and photos between him and my wife, where they were laughing about how I was too boring and how Victor was going to take her away to a private island once he sold his latest development. The betrayal felt like a punch to the gut, but I knew that getting angry wouldn't get me justice. I needed to be calculated. Victor was in the middle of a massive $50 million deal that required absolute secrecy and perfect timing. I spent the next week acting like the happy husband while secretly installing a digital dead man switch in Victor's system the night they were supposed to leave together. Jessica told me she was going on a business trip and wouldn't be back for a week. I waited until they were both at the airport lounge, probably sipping champagne and dreaming of their new life together. Then I hit the enter key on my laptop instantly. I revoked Victor's access to his primary business accounts and redirected his sensitive deal documents to the Internal Revenue Service and his biggest competitor. I also sent a single email to Jessica's phone that contained every single message I had found, along with a copy of the divorce papers I'd already filed as they were about to board their private jet. Victor's phone started blowing up with news that his deal had collapsed and his accounts were frozen for a fraud investigation. Jessica's face went from smug to terrified as she realized that the boring husband she left had just destroyed the man she was leaving him for. Victor was arrested right there in the terminal for financial irregularities, and Jessica was left standing there with no husband, no lover, and a career that was now associated with a federal criminal. I moved out of our house that same night and sold all the furniture she had picked out, using the money to start a new life in a city where nobody knows my name. Moral of the story: never try to build a new life on the ruins of someone else's heart, especially if that person is the one who holds the keys to your digital kingdom.